We're glad to have you join us on the program today. Here we bring you updates on activities in the 57 local council areas of the state. I am Taiwo Papatunde on Ibile Update today. The holy month of Ramadan is a sacred period marked by fasting, prayer, reflection, and generosity. It's a time when Muslims across the world draw closer to the Almighty Allah, strengthening their faith and extending love to humanity. Aguda LCDA hosted its Ramadan lecture, reminding residents of the deeper essence of the season beyond abstaining from food and drink, Joy Olu reports.
The atmosphere was solemn yet spiritual as Muslim faithful gathered for the annual Ramadan lecture organized by the Council Authority of Aguda LCDA. Islamic scholars emphasized the essence of the holy month lies in self-discipline, empathy for the less privileged, and strengthening one's relationship with the Almighty through prayers, charity, and acts of kindness, encouraging residents to embrace peaceful coexistence in their communities.
Wàlíyà ọmọlẹ̀ akéré. Gbogbo ẹni tí ń ṣe dáadáa sóhun náà rántí pé ọjọ́ ẹ̀san ń bẹ. Ẹlòmíì ṣe ń ronú nìyẹn o. Pẹ̀lú àjàyè wa o, àlìkìyámọ̀ yẹn kò sú of anybody o. So ó conclude nínú ẹ pé kò sí nǹkan tí ń jẹ́jọ́ yẹn. Èkó la ti rí yóò máa sọ fún ẹ pé understanding lọ́lọ́run àwọn jọ ń gbé ni àwọn jọ mọ ibi táwọn dì í sí. Ọlọ́run máa wá wò pé ń bò lèmi àti ẹ.
My message to them is that they should remain steadfast, and the month of Ramadan also coincide with the month of Lent. So it's a win-win for all of us, both Christians and Muslims. We should remain peaceful and tolerate each other. We are praying to the same God. So Almighty Allah will continue to be with all of us, and I wish everybody Ramadan Kareem and a peaceful Lenten period.
Those in attendance described the lecture as timely and impactful, noting that the message reinforced the need to uphold moral values, extend support to neighbors, and uphold unity regardless of social or economic differences.
Being a Muslim is not limited to only salat, that's praying our 5 times daily prayer, that it goes beyond that. It starts with character. Who are you to the other person? How empathic are you to people? What God has given you, how do you use it? They also went further to let us know that the first thing to being a Muslim is believing in the oneness of Allah.
There are so many things that involve. You must believe in Allah, you must believe in the Prophet, believe in the Holy Quran, believes in the etiquette of Islam, and believe in the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the doings, the acts of Islam. And that will make us a good Muslim.
Muslims need to imbibe the culture of adhering strictly to the dictates of the Quran, as stipulated in the Quran and enunciated by the Sheikh himself. Believe in Allah, His prophets, and the books, and also ensuring that we do good to our neighbors, our families, and being a good ambassador for Islam.
As Ramadan continues, the gathering served as a reminder that the true reward of the season lies not only in abstinence, but in transformation, becoming better individuals, and building a more compassionate society.
Residents and stakeholders in Ojo local government are taking an active role in shaping how public funds will be managed as the legislative arm convened a public hearing to review revenue-related bylaws. The engagement is part of the effort to promote transparency, accountability, and an inclusive 2026 fiscal framework. Solomon Gbadebo's report is presented from our studio.
In line with the recent governance activities in Lagos State, the Ojo local government legislative arm recently organized a public hearing to review revenue-related bylaws and gather critical input from stakeholders within the council area. The session was designed to ensure that the 2026 fiscal strategy remains inclusive and transparent, aligning with the council's broader budget of inclusiveness framework.
Development of our local government is paramount to us, and we also need to carry out our primary assignments as the legislative arms. The amendments of the bylaw is actually going to help our internal generated revenue for us to have. Actually, we've touched all the whole aspects on the bylaw, in the aspects of environment, health, and revenue, but majorly we lay more emphasis on revenue this time around for us to have a good one in our local government.
The council chairman, Princess Titilola Rufai, says the public hearing will also help update and harmonize local bylaws governing revenue collection to prevent leakage and ensure funds are remitted directly to the council's coffers rather than private individuals.
The amendments being considered are specific in nature. This explains the relatively small size of participants here today. We have deliberately invited those who are primarily impacted by these proposed amendments. This group includes, but is not limited to, our market men and women, toll collectors, and business owners, amongst others.
The event had in attendance traditional rulers, community development associations, market leaders, and artisans.
It's a very good one. I think what they have just done today is what they call democracy. You want to carry the people that you are leading along. I think that was what necessitated this get-together that we have done today. They have told us about the proposals of the laws they want to enact, and we have made our own input, we have made our own contribution. And I'm believing by the special grace of God, they are going to do something concerning our complaint and our appealites.
The input gathered will help the legislators present and pass a bylaw that will be acceptable by all stakeholders.
Relief has come to residents of Somolu local government as the council commenced the renewed Hope Cash Intervention Program, providing financial support to low-income households. The initiative is aimed at easing economic pressure, helping families meet basic needs, and improving their living conditions. Solomon Gbadebo's report is presented from our studio.
In a major move to bolster grassroots economic empowerment, the executive chairman of Somolu local government, Honorable Lateef Ashimi, has disbursed 50 million naira in cash grants to 500 residents as part of the renewed Hope Cash Intervention Program. The intervention is primarily targeted towards small-scale traders and vulnerable households, aimed at fostering self-reliance and business expansion.
Actually, the way we did it, we have 8 geopolitical wards in Somolu local government, and with the support of a Human Rights Monitor agenda as well, they go across all the various wards to look at those that are doing all this small scale business and the vulnerable ones, to share it across all the geopolitical areas in our local government.
The council chairman Lateef Ashimi emphasized that this intervention is a fulfillment of his administration's pledge to provide people-oriented governance.
As we promised earlier, we've done one before, also whereby the 15 million naira is being given to 100 people at the rate of each 100 naira each, 100,000 naira each to everyone. So this is another second nation. Just because of the period that we are now, we know that most of our people will have spent money to celebrate the Yuletide period, and also now there is a need for them to pay school fees and other things, most especially their business, which is the priority. All those that are doing small-scale business, we believe at this moment we need to keep their business.
This latest round of support follows a series of welfare programs, including previous distributions of food palliatives and the donation of utility vehicles to community leaders to enhance local development.
I'm happy because, sincerely speaking, this is the first time since I was born in this country, Nigerian. I've never been benefited from anything, even rice or chicken, whatever. I've never in this life I've benefited from anything. This is the first time, and I'm so grateful.
It means a lot to me because this gift they give to us is a good gift, which I can use for a small-scale business. At least the small-scale business can come out from there.
I believe the cash intervention program is a time saver. It's coming at the right time, considering what people had gone through during December in terms of what they've spent. And my candid advice to them is to make use of it judiciously. The money is little and the money is not much. But in as much as it's used properly, it's go a long way.
100 residents received 100,000 naira each, and a utility bus was presented to Somolu Market Association.
Just before we end the program today, if you have any information to share with us, please send us an SMS or WhatsApp message to the number on your screen. To watch Ibile Update Mondays to Fridays, please tune in at 8:20 a.m. or 12:15 and a repeat broadcast at 11 p.m. You can also watch Ibile Update on YouTube. I am Taiwo Babatunde. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.